Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with me, and I am back. We had a wonderful time. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm just trying to talk to you and clean my desk off a little bit too so I can get to everything. But had a really good time, traveled a lot of miles. I think it was around 1,300 miles in 4 days. That's a lot of traveling, but we had a good time. I don't think anybody killed anybody, and nobody got mad at anybody, so all of our family in that little RV, we managed pretty good. But I need to get back to work. As bad as I hate to, I need to get back to work. You know, I got used to being kind of lazy and just not doing anything, but I need to get back to work. I've got lots of journals that I got to get finished, so I'm gonna work on the truck journal today. I want to make some more tags and ephemera and things for that. Also, my sweet friend found these on eBay and sent to me, and this is fabric, and I am pretty sure how the person did these. I think this is sublimation, just like what I have, and I believe I can make some of these, so I might try my hand at some sublimation on fabric. I have been meaning to do that, but there's not enough hours in a day for me to get everything done that I want to get done, so I have to kind of pick and choose what I'm going to do. We're going to use some of my digital. This is some that I put together. This is one that I put together, I love that page right there. That's probably my favorite. And then we'll also use some of the original digital that I started out with. So if you haven't picked this one up yet, it is in our digitals, and this one is for print and ship if you want that option. I haven't got them all ready to do that yet. I'm having to go through and do a little bit of adjusting, but I've got this one, a print and ship, and then I've also got the Hardy collection for the collab that we did. Mine and Melina's, I've got that one as a print and ship if you want to get either one of those. And right now you can use the discount code that I'll put right here on the screen for our pre-4th of July sale, and you can get 25% off if that's what you want to do. So we're going to work on these a little bit. I'm just trying to see what all I have in here. I think I've got lots of pockets. I do need tags though, so we're going to make some of those. And I believe I'll start out with these. These are the large tags. We'll make some smaller tags, but I also wanted to make some large ones too. So I'm going to lay that over there. I need a backing for this paper because it's thick, but it's not super thick. And I think that right there will work well. And I am just going to put it on the whole thing and then trim it out. Make it a little bit easier on myself. So yeah, we're back in the heat, I tell you. In West Virginia it was nice. It was in the 80s. The humidity wasn't real bad. It was just nice. But here we come back home and the humidity's like 99 and the temperature is 99. So I think today it's actually 89 right now, but it was a little bit hotter earlier. But we've got a little bit of overcast today, but yeah, it was nice up there. They thought it was hot, but we thought it was great. But we met a lot of very sweet people and just had a wonderful time. They fed us everywhere we went. They fed us wonderful food, and we probably gained 15 pounds while we was gone. I got something stuck to me now. Well, I've started crafting again, and I've started sneezing again. No, I've been sneezing all weekend. I think it's just the change in the temperature. Change in all the temperatures everywhere. Because we would go up a mountain and it would be really cool, and then we would go back down in the valley and it would be hot, and then of course we got back here and it was hot, hot, hot. We woke up on, let's see, Monday morning, and it was like 54 outside, which was very, very nice. We was up in the mountains, so of course the further we drove home, the hotter it got. But I did actually get home on Monday night, but I just had to take yesterday to recoup and work on emails and things that had been piling up since I'd been gone, and get all my clothes washed and all that kind of stuff. So that's why no video yesterday. I did post a little bit of a video over on my TikTok just showing the mountains and our little bit of our drive. Not much, it was like a minute or so, but I'm still getting used to posting on there again. I used to post on TikTok quite often, but when my hubby passed, I just kind of stopped. I really wanted to stop everything, but I definitely stopped a lot of things other than YouTube. I took a couple of months off, but yeah, I haven't posted over there since probably 2022 up until, I guess, yesterday or day before. Trying to see, this is, I thought I had put these together, but I don't think I did. There we go, there's one. So, what have you guys been up to? I know you've been watching a lot of my older videos because I've been getting comments on older videos. And I thank you for that. I think it'll be 3 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks before we go anywhere again. They do have sing-ins between now and then, but they're pretty local, so they won't be going far out of town. So, and I probably won't go to a lot of those because they're kind of local and they won't be driving the RV. So there's really not a lot of room in the other vehicles that they drive, so I won't be going to those. Which is fine, it'll give me time to kind of rest up and finish a lot of these digitals and things that I've been working on, and a lot of these journals that I've got to go. I've got glue everywhere now. Why did I do that? Okay. So we've got 3 tags there, and those will be thick enough when they dry. And then let's see, what else do we have here? I think this one we can definitely make a nice tag out of. I'll probably cut this one. Yeah, this is not going to be a whooping big tutorial or anything. It's just going to be me kind of working on journals because I'm still recouping. Ooh, that's going to be a wide one. I don't know, that may be too wide. Let's trim a little bit of that off. But I did want to come back and get busy, and I thought since I'm working on journals, I might as well turn the camera on. It's going to be a really wide tag. I'm not sure that I want one that wide. We may just fold that over and make that into a pocket. Or we could make it into a side tuck. That would be okay for a side tuck, I do believe. Let's see. We don't want it to be too wide. Yeah, if we just glue it here and here, it'll be fine. So let's do that. Now I'm going to cover the back of this too because this is not a real thick paper. And I just want to get some extra paper on the back that'll give it a little bit of strength. That will work right there. So you don't always have to have pre-made tags or anything like that. You can take your paper, just your paper that you've got, and make tags and things out of it. Started to say I put that upside down, but this is going to be a side tuck pocket, so it doesn't matter. Now I'm just going to fold this over to make it a little bit stronger. I could tear it off, but I really don't need it anywhere, and I would end up just putting it in my scraps, so let's just do this. And yes, we do have the pre-4th of July sale going on. Everything in the store except the items that are already on clearance, the items that are in the clearance album, everything else is on sale. So, and I'll put the link to the store and the little discount code that you have to put in when you start to check out. I'll put those below the video, so you can go over and check that out if you'd like. We got quite a few new product in yesterday, and I'll try to make a little video and show those in a little while. But there's some pretty collections, very pretty. Okay, let's see if we can make one out of this too, maybe a taller one. And I think I'm going to fold the back end of that over too. I'm just using what papers I have. I could always tear into these other ones over here, but I'm just trying to use up what I have. There we go, I like that. And that can be a tall side tuck, and we'll make the little tuck on this side. And I'm just going to have this paper folded like it is to make it a little bit stronger. Anybody been watching the Shark Week? Isn't this Shark Week? I love shark movies. I don't know why. I mean, it's usually a disaster, but I like them. I watch shark movies. I think this is Shark Week. I want to say it is. I may be wrong. I haven't watched any yet, but I'll probably watch some tonight. Because I'm a big shark fan. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and fold this down too, just to give it that extra strength. There we go. And we'll just glue it. And you know, you don't have to, you may say that's wasting paper. You can cut this off and not do this. I have plenty printed, so I had just as soon do this as not. Okay, now let's cut this side. And I just cut a little chunk out. I don't really measure it or anything. Just cut you a little chunk out, just so that it'll have, you know, show that that's a little side tuck pocket. And then I love to ink around it, because to me the inking just kind of brings everything out. But I do need to put a little bit more glue right there. And let me get a wipe, because I've got glue all over. Now, that will be one for the opposite page. I very seldom do those because I forget. Just to be truthful and honest, I forget all about it. So we need to do a few of those. And I think I made some of the trucks maybe a little smaller. I love that red one. Let's use it. And let's use this black one. Use the black one first. And I'm just going to tear it, I think. I may regret it here in a minute, but right now I'm going to tear it. So let me know in the comments what you've been doing. And as soon as I get this video finished, I will be drawing for the winners for the April, May, and June. Okay, that's going to cut off just the back of the truck. Let's see, do I want to do this? Do I need another pocket? I might need another pocket. Let's make this into a pocket. Why don't we? So I'm going to trim this side that I tore, because since we're going to make it into a pocket, I need it to be smoother. And do I want to fold that around? I think I'm going to save this, because I like that image that I put up there. It's like it's an old family portrait gallery. It's just an old advertisement, so I think I'm going to leave that. And I can use that somewhere else. And then we will put some paper behind this that'll make it stronger. I'm going to use a piece of book page. Oh, that just fell on that fabric. Yeah, I think that fabric is like a polyester fabric, and I think somebody just printed the truck off, because that's actually just like one of the trucks I have in here, and then sublimated it. So we can do that. I hadn't thought too much about it, but we can do that. And I may just fold this down. Let's see, do I want it folded over? No, I'm going to fold it the other way, just so it'll give it a little bit more strength. Boy, I am tearing the glue up today. I don't know why, but I'm really ripping that glue all to pieces today. And then this little piece will just cut off. Got a heavy hand today. And I'm going to put a little pull in the top of this. And then we'll put some ink on it. And I don't think this is going to be too wide. I didn't measure it, but I think it will work. So there's that one. Now let's go ahead and put a few of these pieces in, just so that we can figure out what we're doing here, what we still need. Clean my table off so I don't get glue on the journal. I was thinking that I had more things in this one than I do, but I guess I didn't. Okay, I think I'm going to put that one right there. Come back and put the tags in them later. And then here, what do we want? I think we might do this here. And this is a little flip out that you can write on. And then on this side, it'll have a tuck, and we need to decorate that a little bit. So I'm going to run my glue right down through here. And try to get that somewhat even. That'll fold over, and it'll fold out for writing. You can write on that if you want. Got that little blue truck there, I like that. And then on this side we've got a tuck pocket. And I will decorate this part up later. Right now I'm going to leave it, let it dry. Get that little bit of glue off of it I've got there. Got a pocket there. A little white edge right here, so I'm going to put glue on. This is glue. I'm going to put ink on it. Not glue. I don't know about that. I'll leave that for later. Alright, we have a very fragile piece right here, and I want to put something else on it to kind of keep that from tearing anymore. I may just come in with this little advertisement and put it straight down, not make it a pocket, because I don't want to. If I made it a pocket, it would pull on that even more, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to glue this straight down. That'll add a little color, and it'll reinforce this page. There we go. Well, I got a little tear right there. This paper is very fragile. Let me get some washi. I'll put a piece of this washi on there. It's got the blue and the green in it, so. There we go. Now we've got that page reinforced. Now this was a coffee dyed piece of vintage grid paper. So it's very old. I think we'll put something here. Oh, that's cute. I like how it stands out from the blue background. So we're going to do this. This is just those scrap pieces that I used the other day to make some pieces of ephemera. Scrap pieces of those time cards. They make beautiful tags and pockets and things. Okay. Then we'll come back and put a tag in that. It's our 1859 book page. I don't want to do anything with that. Let's put something right there. I sure was thinking that I had gotten a lot further in this than what I have. But I guess I was just having fun with it and I didn't get as far as I thought I had. And I don't even know what I did with that pocket that I made just a minute ago. Has anybody seen it? Do you see it? What did I do with it? It's here somewhere. I made it and then I lost it. We've got that. Need to do something on the back of this. Oh, I got my trucks in there. I don't want to cut those out. I accidentally printed on the back side of one of those little pages. What about this on there? Don't mind that and that together. You've got a little bit of this green that's here on this, so let's just do that. And I am going to see if I can tear it down through here. We'll lose just a tiny bit of that front, but that'll be alright. Front of the truck. Yeah, let's put that there. Stick that down in that little crevice as far as it'll go. And then we'll see if we got it anywhere near right. Well, it's a little off, but it's going to work. I can always ink down here, that little bit of white there. And up here. And then this little bit I can trim. And then I think I'll put a piece of washi down through there. I might use this washi. This is a fabric washi. There we go. And that will hold that together and cover up that little bit of white that I had left there. And you can really barely see it because it's got some of the same colors in it. Okay, this page. What shall we put on this page? I think I'm actually going to cut one of these and put down right here. This is the pockets from my collection. I don't have a lot to talk about. I mean, other than saying we had fun and got plenty to eat and met lots of new friends, I don't know what else to say. We didn't really have a lot of funnies, too many funnies to tell. Of course, there was some, but right now my mind's blank and I can't remember any of them. I think we all got a few bruises because we're not used to traveling in an RV, and when you would, you know, the bathroom's smaller, the bedrooms are smaller, everything's smaller. So we would bump elbows and everything else trying to get used to going in and out of bathrooms. And I've got this big bruise on my stomach where I actually we was traveling and I needed to go to the bathroom, so he was still on the road driving. So I went to the bathroom and I whacked my stomach. He turned or something and I whacked my stomach into the doorknob of the bathroom. So that was a treat. It was all right. It didn't hurt, but everybody got a laugh about that. But yeah, we got a few bruises from our trip, but you know, we're learning what we can and cannot do with that. Oh, I do have one funny. This is a funny. Everybody had a really good laugh at this one. And of course it was at my expense, but that's okay. I'd rather them laugh at me as anybody else. It was Sunday morning, and they always have to get up earlier to go in the church and set up all their equipment and everything. It takes them about an hour to set up their equipment. So I said, well, while y'all are in the church doing all that, I'll go ahead, because they don't ever let me help them with that anyway, because it's lifting and things. So I said, I'll go ahead and get my shower. And then they had got their shower the night before. And I said, I'll go ahead and get my shower, and then I can get out of the bedroom and everything, and y'all can have the bedroom to get changed and all that kind of stuff. Well, we had forgot to check to see if we had enough water or not after everybody took their shower the night before. So I get in the shower and I get my hair, you know, I turn the water on, get my hair all lathered up and my body all lathered up, and just about the time I started to rinse my hair out, it went no water. So I had wet my washcloth, so I had a lot of water on it. And my hair is thin, thankfully. Well, I said thankfully. I wish it wasn't, but at that time it was a thankful. So I used the washcloth to wash the soap out of my hair the best I could, which was not an easy task. And then I used the washcloth to finish kind of getting the soap off of my body the best I could. So it was fun. It was fun. There was no water. So when they came back out, I said, I was just sitting there in my like pajama coat thing, and Alicia said, Mom, I thought you was going to get ready while we were in there. And I said, well, I was. She said, well, why are you just sitting here? When I told them what happened, they all just laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh, Mama's got suds. Mama ran out of water. She's got suds in her hair, suds all over. So Brandon said, well, we got about an hour, so I can go see if the pastor has a hookup that we can, because some of them have hookups and some of them don't. Some of the churches do. If he has a hookup so that we can get a little bit of water so that you can finish your shower. And I said, well, that's fine. So he went and asked him, and he said, sure, we got a hookup. Go ahead and hook it up and get all the water you need. So they did, and I got to actually rinse the soap off of me and out of my hair, but they thought it was just hilarious because Mama had soap all over. I didn't think it was so hilarious, but they did. Let's do this pocket on here. Which it has kind of a nice shower and everything. Well, actually, it has two showers in it. And I was in the larger shower because I'm a larger woman. And I thought, man, I've got it made. I've got this thing to myself, and they're all in there. And I can just stand in here and get me a good old shower and wash my hair. Well, did it surprise me when it started sputtering and spitting. So I told Brandon, I said, okay, from now on, when I travel with y'all, everywhere we see a Love's, which is where, you know, you can get filled up and dump and all that. I said, I'm going to say, Brandon, it's time to dump and fill. Because I don't want to have to go through that again. He said, yeah, I guess I'm getting used to all this. I guess I need to remember that we have to stop at least every other Love's service station that we see and dump and fill up. And I said, yeah, because I don't like having soap all over me all the whole trip. But they had all got a really nice shower because they got theirs the night before, but they used all the water. I said, from now on, I get my shower first. But I give them a laugh, so that was worth it. It was fun. Alright, we was going to do something here, and I really don't know what I want to do there. Could put that on there. And make it another little flip. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I'm going to come back to that because I'm not feeling anything right now. I've got some little white places on these. I think my paper slipped just a tiny bit. But I'm just going to even them up. I think it'll be alright. Some of them I can just ink and they'll work fine. Alright, we need a pocket right here. Let's see, do we want to use that one or the blue one? Well, that's for the opposite side, so I guess we'll use this one. So the moral of that story is, if you have an RV, make sure you stop and fill it with water and dump your tanks. Because it won't help any if you fill up with water and forget to dump your tanks. You still won't be able to use the shower. But you know, every time we go, we learn a little bit more about how it works and what you can do and you can't do and things like that. So it's just like anything else, it's a learning curve. They still won't let me drive it though. They don't trust me. Even though I've told them I have driven a tractor trailer rig before, but they still won't let me behind the wheel. They said, yeah, but Mom, that was when you was 30 years old. A lot different than now. I said, it's just like riding a bicycle. And I want to do something there, but I don't know what yet, so I'm going to leave it. We'll do something in here, but I'm going to leave that too. Same there. This, I think I'm just going to cut these little pieces off right here. It's just where I tore it out of the book. Because the sweet friend that sent me an entire book of that. Now this needs a pocket. Do I have one for that side? I don't think I do. I think I'm out of those little pockets. So I guess we'll put this one on there. Side tuck pockets. I still say I made another one a while ago and I can't find it. You guys are probably looking right at it and going, there it is right there in front of your face. Oh, Brooklyn went riding this morning. She had her riding lessons. And sorry, I was looking in the garbage to see if I might have accidentally thrown that away. But her dad has a GoPro and he never uses it. Alicia got it for him for Father's Day or something last year. So Brooklyn asked could she use his GoPro? And he said, yeah, if you want to. So she strapped the GoPro, and if you don't know what a GoPro is, it's a video camera that you can, you know, video moving or underwater or whatever. She straps that thing around her chest and she videotapes her whole riding lesson. So I'm anxious to see that. I know she's going to post it up. She said she had to go home and edit it. So I know she's going to post it. So I'll put her YouTube channel below. You guys go over and check that out. I know it's going to be fun. I can just see her videotaping riding that horsey. But that girl, I think I am going to put that there. She loves to ride. I don't know of anything that she loves to do any more than ride. I think if they told her she'd have to stop riding lessons, it would break her heart. The only thing that would make it any better is if they told her that they could afford to get her a horse. So she keeps saying, I'm saving for my horse, and as soon as I can get the money, we're going to get me a horse. Right, Daddy? And he just looks at her like, because I know it's a lot more to buying a horse than just buying one, but she's 12. She doesn't really understand that. Alright, like that there. And then this is a big pocket, and we'll decorate this with something. I'm probably going to have to cut out some of my little trucks in order to be able to decorate. I may be stopping there today. I need more pockets. I mean, I can't believe I've already run out of pockets. But now I do put quite a few pockets in mine. I don't spare on the pockets and things, so that's just the way I like to do it. Somebody made a statement one time that I didn't leave anything for the person that was getting it to do. Well, if you want something, you know, if you want a naked journal where you can decorate it, let me know. I'll make you a naked one. But if you're just asking for a journal, then I make the journals just like I was making it for me to start using. So far I haven't had anybody say that they wanted a naked journal, so we'll just keep on making the ones like I'm making. I think I'm going to make this into a pocket. Let's see. And then I may grab a few other things that I can make into a pocket. I'm going to line the back of this though with some book page, just to strengthen it a little bit. And yes, I know I'd already printed on the back of these, but that's no problem. I can just print again. It's not a biggie. I get HP Instant Ink. Best program out there. If you have an HP printer and you don't have HP Instant Ink, you don't know what you're missing. I folded that down because I wanted it a little bit thicker. And my link to HP is always below. A lot of people ask me what ink do I use, what printer I have, all of that is below the video. Now, every now and then, YouTube will reset things, and when they do, sometimes it messes our links up, and I'll have to go back and readjust my links or reset them. But, you know, if that happens, just email me and I can email it to you. But I try to check them every so often. I don't get, you know, I forget sometimes. I don't know what they do that messes our links up, but every so often mine will be. I'll check them and they just don't go anywhere. There we go. So there's another pocket. I'm just going to show you how I make some quick and easy pockets. I like to use these to make little pockets with. They're just what I cut off of the bottom of these that I make tags with. I like to use them to make some little pockets. They're a good sturdy pocket, and it's using them up, so. And in order to make them a little bit wider, if you have a wider piece of paper that you can put on there and it'll fold over a little bit, which I don't think this one's going to be, no. But if you had a wider piece of paper, you could just fold the paper and you'd have a wider pocket. But mine's not quite big enough to do that, which is alright. I'll just trim this off. So I like to use my scraps as I go. That way I don't add to my scrap pile, which my scrap pile is huge already. So it doesn't need to be added to. What are you that are in the United States going to do tomorrow for the 4th? I don't think we can shoot fireworks here because it's so dry. I think we'll have to wait. We won't be able to to do it because it's a fire hazard. And I'll decorate that with something. But we'll go ahead and make these other ones. So I guess some of you are going to be shooting fireworks. We usually do, but I think this year we're probably going to have to not. My kids will be disappointed because they love it. Alicia's like a little kid when it comes to shooting fireworks. If it rains a little bit tonight, which is a little bit overcast, if it rains a little bit, then we can do the fireworks, but I haven't heard any forecasts. I haven't really looked at anything this morning. See, I'm leaving a little bit. I need to put it on this side so I can put it even. I'm leaving a little bit on each side on this one so that I can fold it around. And then I leave a little bit on the bottom so that I can fold it up. And then you just cut your corners out just like you was making it any other kind of pocket. And then these will fold over, but they won't glue down to this. They're going to glue to the page. So see, that will make your pocket a little bit wider because you'll be able to use the whole width of that. I guess the kiddos will come over and swim and we'll eat till we're about to pop. And then, I don't know. Since no fireworks, I don't know. Maybe they'll get outside and just say boom. They'll pretend, I guess. Let's see. We got something that we can. This is a small one. No, I'm going to lose part of that if I try to use it. So, I don't think I'll use that piece. Not right now. Not for this. Have you guys been on here forever? Let's use one of these. These were sent to me by one of you. I don't know who. And I haven't used any in a while. But I think what I want to do is I'm going to put it that way and leave these little holes. Let's see. I'm going to lose the... what shall I do? I don't want to lose my flowers up here. I think I'll just put it on there and then cut off right under this and make this a little side tuck. I just don't want to lose those top flowers. I can use those for something else. And I really don't know what this is. I think it might have come out of maybe a little daytimer or something like that. But I got it, I think last year I got them. And I've used them slowly, but still got quite a few. Let's see. Trying to think which way I'm going to cut to save my paper. I'll cut this way first. Then I'm just going to take my trimmer and cut this top part. There we go. And then, I guess I could have left that on there since it's already sticky. We've got that little flower pot that we can do something else with. Yeah, I like that. And I am going to make this into a side tuck this way. And I'm just going to put some ink on these to distress them a little bit. And there we go. There's a little side tuck. It's got a little bit of decoration on it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do something with this since we've already got it a little bit sticky. I'm going to grab a book page. And I'm going to fold the book page to make it even thicker. And this can be just a little tuck. We can tuck it in somewhere. Or a little piece of ephemera, whatever. Don't waste anything. And I'm just going to glue these together. I've about used my glue up. So I didn't see any of you guys this weekend. Hopefully the next trip that we make out that might be close to you and you can come and see us. I know, I can't think of her name now. She was going to come, but her mom, I think, had to have surgery, so she had to stay with her. And I can understand that. I wouldn't leave my mom to come and see me or nobody else if I still had my mom. Now I think I will round the corners on this. Yeah, I don't blame you there. You stay with your mother. Wait, let's put a piece of writing paper on the back of this before we do that. I don't even remember right now where we go next. I'll have to look at the schedule. That glue is gone. But I'm enjoying traveling with them. I'm doing some filming for them. Since, you know, I film just about every day anyway. I am doing some filming for them and picture taking, and just, I work the table, their product table. I work on, you know, at it and help them sell things and take money and make change. I told them I was paying for my keep. Because you know I can't just go and sit around. I got to have something to do. So that's what I told them. They said, oh, Mom, you just go in and sit down and just relax. I said, no, you got to give me something to do. I can't just go sit down and relax. I got to have something to do. So they said, well, whatever you want to do, that's fine. So I took my tripod and my phone and I did videos and pictures, and then I went back and worked the table. Helped them that way best I could. I said, this is the least I can do traveling with y'all, because which we didn't have to buy any food. We took our food, took our drinks, and then the church actually, let's see, the first day, the guy that was opening up for them, he in Princeton, Virginia, West Virginia, he took us all out to eat for like a late lunch, early dinner before the singing. So we went to a Mexican restaurant. He paid for everything. He wouldn't let us pay for anything. And then the second day, well, then that night they had refreshments and everything at the church. So we got a few snacks and things, and they sent us back to the RV with all kinds of snacks and cookies and homemade fudge and all kinds of stuff. And then when we, the next day, the guy fed us lunch. The church fed us lunch. And then we had a dinner that they paid for that wouldn't let us pay. So it was like they fed us every time we turned around. I said, I can't eat like this. If I eat like this, I won't be able to get on the RV. Alright guys, I think I'm going to stop right there. I've still got lots that I could do, and I could just keep going. You know me, I can keep going and talking for hours on end. But I need to let you guys go, because I know you have got things that you need to do that don't have anything to do with me. And I need to do a few more things out here in the shop. And then I've got to go and do a few things around the pool and get it ready for tomorrow. And then I need to check on fixing me something to eat. I'm used to people feeding me, so now I'm having to cook my own food, and that's blah. But I wanted to jump on and do this, and I will come on right behind this, and I will do the drawing for April, May, and June and get us caught up on that. So watch the very next video. We could draw your name out. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching my older videos while I was gone. It helps me tremendously stay in good graces with YouTube, because I was planning on doing some videos while on the road. But the RV, I sit up front. I have to sit up front because I get very, very nauseated if I sit in the back. And it's pretty loud because, you know, those RVs, it doesn't have a, like a front end out there where the motor sits. Where the motor sits right in between the driver and the passenger. So it would get pretty loud at times up there. So I didn't do a lot of filming, which I could have and just, you know, dubbed it, put voice over it or music over it. But I'm still trying to get used to all of that kind of stuff because that's not my forte. But anyway, we will get better at everything, and I'll be able to get you guys some views from wherever we are, and, you know, just maybe some travel vlogs. We might do that. But we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.